Why is the Reconstruction era important for Black education? Imagine a time when newly freed African Americans had almost no access to learning. The Reconstruction era changed that by opening doors to education for the first time on a large scale. This period, from about 1866 to 1877, was a turning point because it marked the first organized effort to give formerly enslaved people the chance to learn. With help from the Freedmen's Bureau and Northern aid groups, Black communities built schools and created a foundation for public education in the South. Education became a way for African Americans to claim their rights and work towards social and economic progress. Before this time, laws had made it illegal for enslaved people to learn how to read or write. Most were illiterate when they gained freedom. Black families and leaders knew that education was key to empowerment and cultural pride. Local Black residents who could read often taught others, sharing their knowledge despite shortages of teachers and resources. State governments, influenced by Black voters, passed laws to create public schools for Black children. This showed a real commitment to education as a civil right. The impact of this era lasted long after it ended. Black children who attended schools during Reconstruction learned to read and write better, which helped them find better jobs as adults. These early educational gains helped future generations, showing that education could help narrow racial gaps if supported over time. But progress was not easy. After Reconstruction, support for Black education dropped sharply. Segregation laws, known as Jim Crow laws, created separate schools for Black and white students. These schools often had less funding and fewer resources. The Supreme Court's decision in the case of Plessy v. Ferguson in 1896 legalized separate but equal facilities, which meant Black schools remained unequal. Despite these setbacks, the efforts during Reconstruction laid the groundwork for future civil rights movements. They showed that education was a powerful tool for racial justice and cultural pride. For African American families today, understanding this history helps children see their roots of resilience and determination. It reminds them that education was fought for by ancestors and remains a vital part of cultural identity and community strength. Parents can teach children about the importance of Black education during Reconstruction to build pride and awareness of their heritage. They can emphasize that literacy and learning are tools for empowerment and social participation. Encouraging involvement in community activities that celebrate Black history also helps strengthen cultural connections. This history shows that the fight for equal education started long ago and continues today. The Reconstruction era was the beginning of a journey toward racial justice in learning. It reminds us that education is not just about academics but also about cultural empowerment and racial identity. When families understand this history, they can inspire children to value their heritage and see education as a way to honor their ancestors' sacrifices. It's a story of resilience, hope, and the ongoing pursuit of justice that still echoes in the fight for equality today.